today I went to my therapist. Well, one of my other therapists. I have like 3. Anyway, we discussed more about the DBT group, dialectical behavioral therapy. Okay, this is the little booklet, and it's basically an orientation type of thing that she's going over with me, letting me know what to expect, yada yada yada. And it sounds like it's gonna be really good for me. I'm actually excited about getting started, and I think she said I would be in the next group, the one that starts the beginning of March. So that's coming up soon. There are, rules and all this kind of stuff, like, we can't become like friends outside of the group, buddies hanging out and whatnot. I guess she said they'd had trouble with that before, so I guess that's just a new rule. We're not supposed to name names if we're talking about somebody in the group. If we're talking outside of the group. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna skip all that because it's kind of nitpicking stuff. Anyway, there are rules that we're supposed to follow, and you can only miss. This is like a whole year. I think it's a year-long group. We meet once a week for 2 hours. And it's something you have to really be dedicated to, because it's, from what my therapist says, it's pretty intensive, and you have to know that you really want to do it. So I hope that it'll help me. Excuse me. I don't know. I can't remember if I said this in my last video, but I had to last Wednesday, a week ago today, have my cat Josh euthanized. He was sick. He had heart disease, and he was basically just dying a slow death. It was nothing that the vet could do to save him. I mean, I tried. We tried. I tried a few different things, and I just couldn't stand to see him suffer. So he is, my dad made a little coffin for him, and I wrapped him up in his favorite, it's like a dark purple, well, I have a piece of it. It's this, this velvet right here. It's like a dark, almost like a royal purple. Well, he had a big piece of it that he loved to lay on. So I wrapped him in that and put him in his little coffin and buried him, and I used a little brick and wrote his name on it, and the year he was born, and the year he passed. So he has a nice little gravesite. I'm trying to think what else. I am still fussing with these stupid social services people or whatever about my food stamps. The lady who's handling my case on that called me yesterday, and she said that an MD had to sign off on it. Well, I got my therapist to sign it, and he's a psychologist and not a psychiatrist. There's a difference, which I'm sure a lot of you know. So I got him to sign off on it, and of course, that's not good enough. So she faxed me over the form, and I took it in today when I went for therapy and gave it to him, and he's going to take care of it, and he said he'll get it to her hopefully by tomorrow or the next day. So she said I'd definitely be approved. The only thing was that it needed to be signed by an MD. That one little form. Let me see here. And then I've got next week I don't have any appointments, so my mom is going to take me to social services to apply for disability, SSDI. And I'm sure I'll have to go through a bunch of crap, going to see their doctors and this and that and the other. And I don't know, I think that might be everything I was needing to, or wanting to talk about. Let me see, let me make sure that I didn't forget anything. Yeah, about the DBT, I'm excited about that. The girl that runs the group, she is really cool. And she was telling me, group is not there to talk about feelings. Basically, DBT is you're learning new ways of dealing with things. Because, like with me, if something goes wrong, I totally freak out. So this, in a nutshell, this is going to be, it's more of a learning experience than, going in and boo-hooing about, you had a bad day or whatever. So, I guess that's all I really wanted to talk about, because I'm running out of time. So, I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.